right. Okay, everyone's here, right?
Anybody's important, right?
Nice background music. Thank you. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. I appreciate you all being here at the end of the 4th of July weekend. I know it's nice out. You'd probably rather be doing other things than coming here, but we appreciate it. About a year from now, I'm going to marry the love of my life, Allie. I know I'm excited, and everyone else is excited, and I'm really looking forward to it. Met Allie about 3 years ago. It was a Saturday morning at work at my office. It was a special Saturday morning. The night before, my father had a cat party. And for those of you who don't know, he shot a record book mountain lion in Idaho a while ago. And we celebrated the unveiling of his full-size, life-size mount at the shop. So it was a big party the night before. We had a lot of food left over. If you're not familiar with mountain lions, I'm sure Sal would be happy to tell you about it. And he might even possibly pull out his wallet and show you his 2x2 wallet-sized photo of this. If you're lucky, you can get autographs. I'm not sure how many copies he has. But otherwise, we had a lot of food left over, so I called my cousin Joe and said, Joe, come on over. We got a lot of food. And Joe brought his sister and my other cousin Natalie. And Natalie brought her friend Allie. And, you know, we talked a little bit here and there, and I said, Joe, as they were leaving, what's the story with Allie? You know, does she have a boyfriend? And naturally, Joe didn't know anything. So I gave my cousin Natalie a call, and she gave me the scoop pretty much. Saw each other multiple times at different family functions, and after a few dates, a few rides on the boat, you know, here we are today, engaged and getting married in 1 year. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'd like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Bercione for inviting us all here today and making this possible. A wise gentleman once told me, when you marry the girl, you marry the family as well. So I couldn't ask for a better family to marry into. And the same guy told me you might want to check out the mother of the bride, because 20 or 30 years from now, she might look like her a little bit. So let's just say everything checked out, and I'd like to thank my parents as well. You know, for everything they've given us so far regarding the wedding and whatnot, but more for everything they provided me with throughout my life and make me the man I am today and being successful and whatnot. And I want to say I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you. So, a lot of planning going on, a lot of decisions to be made, and I came up with a decision-making model to streamline the process, if you will. It's usually, I'm asked a question like, what do you think of this one, or what about this color? And the easiest response I have is the follow-up question, well, what do you think? And naturally, Allie, without hesitation, tells me her opinion. And the follow-up to that is I agree. So whether you're planning a wedding or you're married already, it's a good model to follow throughout the entire process. Furthermore, I was just recently, I found out I wasn't part of this planning process. I found out we were registered at Williams and Sonoma and Macy's. I wasn't too happy about that. I came up with the idea that maybe we should register at Cabela's or another funny fishing outfitter. Needless to say, I failed to use my model that I created, and that idea was shot down. Where am I going? Another few more thank yous I would like to point out. Joe and Jeff, thank you for showing up on time today. I know it's Saturday night and you guys are probably hungover. It's just about waking up at this time, usually on a Sunday. Thanks for making it.
No problem.
I'd like to thank Charlie Miller back there, Chip's father. He gave up a day or left early from his cabin in upstate New York at Beaver Lake Farm to be with us here today. I appreciate you making the trip and leaving early. Once again, I'd like to thank Natalie for putting me and Allie together. I'd like to thank my grandmother Marie for offering to make a cake for this occasion. But being that we have the background information on how big our cakes are for a party of 8 or 12 people, I wasn't sure if we were going to fit the cake for 50 or 60 in my pickup truck. So we decided to go with another vendor. So yeah, I appreciate everyone coming today. We know me and Allie are excited. I want to introduce you real quick to the bridal party. I'll start with Maria as she comes up to the room. Allie's sister, maid of honor. Right here. Olivia Van Wagner, also known as Marge and Jay's fourth child. Kelsey Youngfer, a lifelong friend of Allie. And my sister, Marissa Massaro, fourth member. For my groomsmen's party, is that what you call it, I hope. Start with the best man, Johnny D. A little background information, because I know these guys personally, I can expand on it. Johnny's been around for my entire life, pretty much. He's becoming a chiropractor in upstate New York. He mentioned to me beforehand he's a little short on cash, so I told him it was okay to bring his exam table out there. Now he's doing adjustments for $20 a piece. Chip Miller recently got his captain's license, Coast Guard, and created a charter company where he takes people out hunting and fishing. Chip's, we're hunting and fishing buddies since we were little, growing up together all the time. So if you're being solicited to go hunting and fishing, I wouldn't be surprised. My cousin Joe is the third member. It's like my little brother to me, I guess. We're out family functions and whatnot. We've been together through the thick and thin, and it's a great thing to have Joe part of my party. He's an aspiring comedian. He asked me if he could do a set today, and I told him it was not appropriate. But we're thinking about incorporating it at the wedding. Last but not least, Jeff is Allie's brother. Looking forward to getting a new brother as we go through the wedding process, and you're a good man. Thank you all for coming. Cake and desserts coming up. Hope you enjoyed yourself thus far, and be sure to see Johnny on the way out.